Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. It's Rich here. We are back. It's match preview time as Town entertain struggling Leicester City tomorrow afternoon at Portman Road with a 3 p.m. kickoff. Firstly, if you are watching live, get involved in the comments down below. If you're watching back on Catch Up on YouTube, give your score predictions and your thoughts ahead of tomorrow's game. We will go for 85 likes on this stream. And if you haven't already subscribed, steady stream of subscribers through the last few weeks, which is always good. Hit the subscribe button. If you turn on your notifications bell, when we go live, you will get notified and you can join the live chat. Also on Spotify, we have reached 100 followers, which is absolutely excellent. So if you've joined us over there, thank you very much. Just search the Suffolk Crunch. And if you haven't followed, give us a follow. Sean is in. He said 3-2 tomorrow. There is a new episode over there off the back of Mattersey was absolute banger the other night. Unlikely Goal Scorers is the episode title. It is episode 11. So if you haven't already given us a follow on there and you haven't listened to the podcast, go and have a look. They're only 7 to 10 minutes long, so you can soon whiz through them. Crouch and Blue is in, Martin is in, Simon is in. Anyone else get involved? We are sponsored by the Bad Shirt Club here. I say it every time. Head over to their website and check out all the gear there. Hit the code TSC30 at the checkout. You get 30% off your orders. Did anyone watch the cricket yesterday? Woo! It was an absolute banger. England going down out the T20 World Cup by 7 runs. Jacob Bethel with a ton. Harry Brook with an absolute dolly of a catch. Probably the fielding made the difference in the end. I think India's fielding was better than England's, but there you go. But we are here to chat football. It is Leicester tomorrow. Is it Portman Road? It's another big game for Town as we look to make it a 9-point week and look to make it 4 wins on the trot and 4 clean sheets on the trot. But it's going to be a tough game because Leicester are struggling under Gary Rowett. They sit in 22nd place, 35 games played, 10 wins, 10 draws and 15 losses. Obviously, 6 points deducted. So that's not helping them. 34 points, -9 goal difference. Good evening, Dr. Zach King. Trevor is in. Christopher Gummer says, evening Rich, hope for 3 points tomorrow. But yeah, Leicester 34, they're banging trouble. Haven't kept a clean sheet in 29 games. They're struggling, but they've got some good players. If we look at their lineup that lined up last time when they played Norwich, we'll get into the team in a minute. Simon. Right, so in goal, Asmir Begovic, he's done his ankle, so he was injured in the warm-up last week against Norwich, so Stolarczyk is in goal. The back 4 is Ricardo Pereira, Akoli, Nelson and Luke Thomas. Oliver Skipp and Harry Winks were in the centre of midfield. Harry Winks, how much is he on? There's no clause in his contract if they get relegated. The 3 behind the striker were Bobby Decordova-Reid on the left. Makassa, he's on loan from Manchester City in the 10. Fatawu, we know all about him, about the goal that he scored at the King Power when we lost 3-1. Patson Daka up front. He's hardly, oh, hang on. Just knocked me tripod with my iPad. He's hardly prolific up front. He's got 2 goals all season. If you haven't already, go and check out the Final Whistle with Jack. We've done a match preview show last night. It's on YouTube. Jack's a Leicester fan. I'm on there with Steve. We do the championship predictions, which is also available to watch. But yeah, it was about an hour. Yeah, go and check that out and give Jack a subscribe. He'll be at the game tomorrow. He'll be doing his food review. I think he's going to be at Legends Grill, and he always does a brilliant vlog. So look out for that on the socials. The Final Whistle. Jack goes to all the games, and he hasn't missed a game. I think he said last night since 2009 was the last time he missed a Leicester City game. So shout out to Jack. I know he'll probably be watching this with his with the Leicester boys, the WhatsApp group I'm on. So Dan, Steve, Jack, good luck for the rest of the season, but not for tomorrow. Keith is in. Good evening. Right, tomorrow, Town, in my opinion, we revert back to the 11 that played against Swansea. So Christian Walton will remain in goal. 12 clean sheets in 24, I think that is now. Most clean sheets in the league, and he's obviously played a lot less games than I think Rushworth at Coventry. Back forward be Furlong, O'Shea, Kipre, and I'm bringing back Leif Davis. Simon says, pressure on Foxes to start winning. He imagines Rowett will set up with 10 behind the ball and try and nick a goal. Maybe a bit like Hull. Yeah, Davis back in for Greaves. I was listening to Kieran. Well, I was reading his comments from his press conference today about managing minutes and play your best team. Davis is your best left back. Greaves isn't a left back. We see the other night we had a lot of the ball. Jacob Greaves gets in positions that he doesn't look comfortable. For me, play your best team. I know we got a lot of games, but this nonsense nowadays, it just drives you up the wall with, oh, we've got to manage minutes, red zone and all this bullshit. Play your best team, because if it goes wrong, you're giving yourself a stick to be beaten with. So tomorrow, Leif Davis back in. Matasiwa, obviously, with his first goal against Hull on Tuesday night, which was an absolute screamer. Like I say, head over to Spotify. There is a pod up there on unlikely goal scorers. The Suffolk Crunch, if you are wondering where we are on Spotify. Any football fan, not just Town fans, get involved. And I'm bringing back Dan Neal. I know he was poor when he came on the other night. Couldn't make a pass. Couldn't pass water. He comes back in for Jack Taylor. I think Jack's a bit unlucky because I think he had a good game the other night. Ahead of them, Wesley Burns back on the right-hand side. Eggerly, sit on the bench, please. McAteer, he can be the sub. He can come on against his old team. But Eggerly needs a rest. Struggled again. Struggling. Looks like a little boy lost out on that right-hand side. Nunes in the 10. Mehmeti back on the left for me in place of Jack Clark. And I'm bringing back Yvonne Azon up top. Reverting to the Swansea lineup. And then you've got Hurst and you've got Clark and Taylor and all them to come off the bench. But pick your best 11. There'll probably be rotation again at Stoke on Tuesday night. And then I'll probably be moaning about that when I see the lineup. Leicester, I think they've got a few injuries, but I think they've got, let's have a look. Lascelles, I think, possibly be fit. Jordan James, who is a very good player, run the game when we played at the King Power. I think he's fit again. Not quite sure if he will start, but if he does start, he'll probably only play an hour. And he'd be one that I'm looking in the summer, if Town get promoted and Leicester go down. I think I'll be looking at a player like him. He's only on loan. I think he's from Rennes in France. So I'll be looking at him. I think Mavadivi, it says here, is injured. So is he injured? No, he was on the bench. This is players on the bench last time. So we will have to wait and see. Gary Rowett, obviously the manager. He's coming in. He's firefighting. Leicester are in a scrap with, obviously, West Brom down there. Oxford play tonight against Preston, which will... I think they all need a Preston to do Leicester a favour. They could drop further down the league. John, hang on. No. This cannot be correct tomorrow. It says on FootMob, John Busby is referee. I need to check that out. He cannot be referee. He refereed the other week against Preston. He was absolutely terrible. Right, last 5. Leicester lost to Norwich. Drew 1-1 with Borough away, which is an excellent result. 2-2 against... Stoke, which was Rowett's first game, so we've got a couple of draws there. If anyone's in the live chat, go and have a look. Check out who is referee for me. We're here for another 5 minutes. Go and have a look. It says on FootMob, John Busby. It cannot be correct. He had an absolute stinker when he was down in last. Lost 2-1 away in the Cup to Southampton and lost 4-3 at home. Fisherman, good evening, Michael. Hope you're well. Hope your brother's getting better, mate. I will speak to you over the weekend. We've had lots of talk about the John Busby is referee. I cannot believe that. Right, it says here's some FootMob stats. Leicester haven't kept a clean sheet in 10 matches. Leicester haven't won in any of their last 10 matches. Leicester sit 22nd in the Championship. Leicester won the previous 2 meetings with Ipswich, including 3-1 in December. We can gloss over that, you know. Ipswich ranked 2nd at home with 12 wins at Portman Road this season. They also topped the Championship XG table despite sitting 3rd in the actual standings. We've kept 13 clean sheets this season, second only to Millwall, and Anis Mehmeti has created 14 big chances this season. He says the most for Ipswich, but I'm sure he hasn't created 14 big chances in about 4 games. A lot of them were for Bristol City, as I nearly knocked my tea over and we nearly had a absolute mare. Don't worry about Jamie Vardy, Christopher. He's gone. Leicester moved on. He's now playing in Italy. Brilliant servant. But last time out, Jamie Vardy, when Ipswich actually beat Leicester, was an unused substitute as Town beat them in March 2013 with a 1-0 win. David McGoldrick with the winner. And Harry Kane was playing for Leicester City up front with Chris Wood. Unbelievable. Harry Kane, Leicester City, and now at Bayern Munich. Don't know if he scored at Leicester. Jack will tell me. Any Leicester fans, get involved in the comments when you watch us back on YouTube. How many goals did Harry Kane score for Leicester? But yeah, Jamie Vardy that day was on the bench. Richie Wellens was also on the bench. He played for Town, didn't he, on loan? But yeah, that was the last time we beat them, so we've not got a great record, but we haven't obviously played them in the league that much because they were obviously in the Premier League. Won the league 2015-16, I think it was, 10 years ago. They're in a mess now. It's not great at the King Power. I wish Leicester luck after tomorrow. But tomorrow we're all pulling for a Town win. Leave your score predictions down below. We're going to do another 3 minutes. We'll go to 15 minutes with the preview. Get your score predictions down in there. And I'm going to go for a 2-0 Town win tomorrow. It's another must-win game. Obviously, Town play before Borough, who play on Sunday, I think at 4:30. They're playing QPR at Loftus Road. I'd expect them to win, if I'm being honest. But it's all about Town. Win tomorrow, move on to Stoke. And then obviously next Saturday, Sheffield Wednesday away should really be a guaranteed 3 points because they are absolutely in a mess. So we're going for 85 likes on this. If you're watching live now, hit the little thumbs up button. Hit subscribe as well if you're new here. It's always good to have a few new subscribers getting involved on the channel. Wherever you're watching, not just in this country, all around the world, we get people watching this stream. But yeah, yesterday, obviously, the EFL, they decided in their wisdom, well, it was a vote, wasn't it, between the clubs. The playoffs down to 8th position next season. Unbelievable. Look, it was always going to get voted in. There was never, ever going to be, in my world, where... Stuart's in. Good evening. David says, come on, Lazio. Dr. Zatkin says, let's grab another 3 points. 3-0 on a clean sheet. Martin says 3-1. Yeah, but playoffs from next season, it will be top 2 up. 3rd and 4th straight into the semi-finals. 5th versus 8th. 6th versus 7th in a one-off game. And then whoever's the winner in them 2 games go into the semi-finals to play 3rd and 4th over 2 legs. And then obviously the winners of that meet at Wembley. So they're bringing it in. They brought it in for entertainment. You know, I see Rob Earnshaw was on Sky Sports News yesterday saying, oh, it's great. Yeah, but it's great if you're a viewer. You know, I think we all love the playoffs when we're watching them, when we're not in them, because it does bring great entertainment. But was it really needed? Probably not. Simon's gone for a 3-2 Town win. Trevor's gone 2-1 Town. But yeah, that's me done. So yeah, a little bit of chat there on the playoffs. Loads of stuff over the socials if you want to go and check that out. I didn't actually see that many people who were in favour of it. Obviously, if you're a chairman of a mid-table championship team, you're going to vote it in because it's your chance of obviously changing your football club, you could finish 8th if you could get promoted. I think last season it was Millwall who were 8th, and they were 30 odd points behind the team in 2nd. So it is what it is. They're going to bring it in. It's happening from next season. They haven't actually voted it in yet in Leagues 1 and 2, which will probably, I would have thought, in the future that would happen. One of the main things they really do need to do is it needs to be free up from the National League, and it needs to be free down from League 2. They obviously, I think League 2 had a vote, and they all voted against adding another relegation place, which is pretty obvious, isn't it? You're not going to cut your nose off to spite your face if you're a struggling team in League 2. But it really should be 3 up and 3 down, because the National League, it's a great league. I think Rochdale are top of that at the minute with York. And then there's some big teams in the playoffs there floating around who've obviously been in the Football League and they're looking to get back. Stuart says, why change this setup of the playoffs? Ridiculous. Someone in 8th place can be 20 points behind 3rd and still get promoted. Rubbish. Trevor says they were always going to vote for it. It gives average sides a chance. Dr. Zach King, he's not a fan of it. But yeah, that's me done. Cheers for watching, everybody, live. If you're watching on catch up, like I say, get involved on YouTube in the comments. Get your score predictions, what you think is going to happen tomorrow. Julian's going for 2-1 Town. Give us a subscribe if you're new here. Get over to Spotify. Search the Suffolk Crunch. Give me a follow on there. We've got 11 episodes if you're new and you want to catch up. They're only short little podcasts. The latest one, Unlikely Scorers. Go and have a check out of that. And there's some players in there of years gone by who scored goals, and you'll remember them. When you listen to it, you think, I remember that goal. I was at most of them games. I think I was at all of them games of the players that scored. But yeah, get involved. Dr. Zach King says 46 games of playoffs every season. Decent setup. Richard Chandler, evening, mate. He says playoffs was always getting voted in, but it's bonkers. Anyway, enjoy the game, everyone, tomorrow. If you're going or if you are watching it, we will be on the match review tomorrow evening. Win, lose or draw, we're always here at the Suffolk Crunch. We'll give the thoughts. Hopefully it'll be 3 points for Town. Like I say, check out the final whistle with me and Jack and Dan last night. We've done a match preview over on Jack's Leicester City channel. Championship predictions is over there as well. Jack will be at the game tomorrow. The vlog that he does will probably be out tomorrow evening. Great lad, Jack. Give him a subscribe. Like I say, he's been following Leicester. Not missed a game in 17 years. Yeah, it is John Busby tomorrow. I cannot believe it. But on that note, have a great Friday, everyone. And we will see you in the next video tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll be talking about another 3 points for Town, and we will be up into 2nd position in the table. Enjoy your evening.